Hi guys, welcome back to the garage. The cold season is here, a lot of garage time, but it's been a fantastic year on the road. So I've been busy deep cleaning my AJP. I was supposed to go, but after Cannonball it was too much. So I lent my bike to my buddy who took it on the Gotland Grand National. The inferno of mud, nobody knew beforehand, but yeah, I'm gonna find Gotland mud on this bike as long as it lives. So yeah, but while stuff are off, I bought some upgrades. Let's have a look. So I've done quite a few modifications to the bike. But since I got my bike 2024 last year in November, it's almost the day I got it, 1 year ago. It was the last of this bike before the big upgrade of the 2025 with the new lights, which I changed. But the one big change was the air filter, because this bike runs a bit rich. Common nowadays with all the emission stuff, they run really lean, the new bikes. But this runs rich, especially since I added a DB killer in the exhaust, choking it a little bit. So, and my buddies can even smell a bit of petrol after me. If they ride behind me, it smells rich even. So I searched the webs, and in some groups, some people did this change and they reported a change in the bike to the better and more power in the low and mid range and stuff like that, because it breathes better. So let's have a look at the old filter. All right. So as you can see, I have the twin air filter on top of this. It does a great job keeping the original filter clean, which is quite expensive to change. And everything gets stuck here, but yeah, it's not much of an air intake. So let's have a look at the new one. So I got the new conversion kit for the 2025 sort of air kit filter and stuff. It comes with the new panels, adds some more cooling or airflow through the panels. So cools the radiator a bit more and looks cool, doesn't it? Then we have a new air box. So, and this is the main reason, I guess, because it has a proper enduro style washable foam filter, and I can get more of these and just have them sort of just crumbled up in my luggage, and a sort of a skeleton to keep it like that. So much more airflow, that's the main thing. Let it breathe a little bit more. So this is the new air box. So I'm just gonna remove the fuel nozzle thing here and replace with this. So let's do that. Okay, let's take this and just move it away a little bit, like so. See, Gotland is everywhere on this bike. My God. Oh. Are they the same length? Nope. Short one, closest to the rear. Now I have it on video, so I can rewatch that if I get confused. Okay, let's take the whole thing off. Now we can see also, wow, we have some more Gotland in here. Let's see how it looks. Let's take a clean part of my, that's not the best, I guess, with a lot of dirt in here. Yeah, looks dirty indeed. Gonna make sure to seal this thing. But here's the whole box. I need to separate that to put the new thing on. Okay, let's keep dirt out of there. How do I separate the top lid here from the bottom? So, it comes right off, pushing through and pulling up. Seems to just come off like this. So let's put this on the same way. It has a groove. So there it is. We'll put this back that I removed just out of precaution. And now let's install this back on the bike. All right, now let's put this back. Gonna put some marine grease on here, or actually it was lithium grease, but just to seal it even more, because it's an O-ring around here and it needs some help to seal tight. There we go. And not tight at all. It's plastic and just something like 8 Newton meters or something like that. Now we need to put the skeleton inside the filter, like so, and then screw it in place, and then put this on. Let's fit the screws. And what's new are these sort of parts that come out on the side, and I even have to, because I have a few zip ties here, I have to cut them off or make them shorter there, because the fork comes in here. This kit does not come with the instructions, and now when I have this new side panel here with the air outlet, I can fit it here, but there's something in the way. There are two things in the way. The first thing that's in the way is this now goes in, as you can see, and it hits the signal horn. So I have to relocate this somewhere. I'm not sure where it is on the 25 bike really, but I'll see if I can relocate it without having to change the length of the cables or anything. Okay, I think I found the solution, at least. Maybe there's a much simpler that I don't know, but I put it here. So I moved it from here to here, hammered the angle out, and yeah, now it sits there at least and is not in the way. And now, as you can see, I have the radiator braces. These ones to protect the radiator, of course. But this brace here is colliding with the angle here, or the panel. So I cannot get it as far front as I want. So I need to make a little groove there. This is the place. Just a little bit there. It's a lot of fitting to do there. Yeah, so a little groove there for the brace, but not much, just a few millimeters needed. So with the kit comes also the standard decals, not mounted, but they come loose, so you can mount them yourself. And of course I have my decal kit here, and yeah, I need to redo something, but it got pretty worn during the Gotland Grand National. It was laying on its side and fuel poured out and came in between. Yeah, so I need to change the decals anyway. So this is a good time to do it, I guess. Okay, so other things I did, let's get the bash plate back on. This is from Titan ADV Rally. Much better bash plate with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 bolts, because the standard one has only a M8 or whatever it is, and that's one screw. If that pops off, which it does for a few that I spoke to, the bash plate comes off. So this is sturdy and it covers more, you'll see. As you see, it covers the pipe all the way back. It has a linkage protection, and it comes out further here to protect the whole engine and the coolant. So for the fuel, new tank cap, the standard one is not good, and it's flat, so things can fall in. This is more a real cap. I rerouted, or we have these air and fuel sort of pressure equalizers, or whatever we should call it. They go all the way back and connect to the separate fuel tanks. There was a fuel T connector that went from this one over to the other one. So I removed the T connector. So this one goes straight to that fuel tank, or that part of the fuel tank. This goes all the way to the fuel tank on that side. This one is, instead of going down to the charcoal canister or some whatever it is, when you fuel, it flows over and yeah, you have fuel on the ground. Instead, this one goes all the way back and up to the steering column just to keep it higher than the filler. So, and then you don't spill fuel every time. Further protection, new fuel filter, and there's a sock, a filter sock around the fuel pump. So yeah, just to prevent dirt from coming and clogging up the injector. So here she is with the new panels on. Just need to get the graphics on there. Let's see what we'll do. I think everything comes off, and let's do something new. The new filter on here, a proper twin air filter, washable and everything. Gives a little bump here, but if I have a tank bag, yeah, it equals out the filler cap that I have, so it's still a low profile. Nice. Almost to 25 now. But I'm curious about what it is like to ride now. Do I feel any change in the engine breathing, or yeah, so as they reported. So let's try that out when the temperatures goes, at least when the ice melts away. So yeah. I stripped all the decals off, looks better for now. Let's go for a ride, try it out a little bit, see if there's any difference. So, did I notice any difference? I believe I felt a little more response and willingness in the low and mid-range, but when you're looking for a change, you are more likely to find one. And there's also the twin air replacement filter for the standard pre-25 bike that would provide the same effect. However, after seeing my dirty throttle body, I'm sure this is due to the unfiltered air coming in, and the new filter from the conversion kit has much better sealing. So now I get more airflow and I feel safer protecting the engine. So now let's try those fantastic enduro tires out. Filled with water. Yeah, let's go for the water. Let's not be. Oh, I do love this bike. I do love this bike. Original or with add-ons, doesn't matter. Oh, that thing did something. I think review is over, but this is just fun. Oh, wow. Oh, nice.